Welcome back to the Mental Health Minute. I'm Dr. Emily Mayfield, a licensed psychologist. Thank you for watching this video and being a part of the Mindset Therapy family. Today, I want to go over why you feel helpless when your narcissistic partner rages. But first, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I hope to create a community of subscribers that can share their own stories on mental health and mental health struggles as a way to reduce the stigma of mental health. By subscribing to this channel, you'll receive information on all things mental health while connecting with others. Also, stick around to the end to hear the tip of the day. These are quick tips on ways you can start to improve your overall mental and emotional functioning. So now onto the video. In my past videos, I've discussed the fight, flight, freeze response when someone is placed into a situation they consider dangerous. I've also reviewed topics on abuse, primarily emotional abuse. In today's video, I'm going to review where these two intersect with each other, specifically during moments of narcissistic rage from your partner. So let's begin with understanding narcissism. The traits of narcissism include a desire to be the center of attention, an expectation of special treatment, and a need for admiration from those around them. The term narcissism has been used extensively in media and social media, and at times is interchanged with the term narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD. However, there is a difference between the two. NPD is a personality disorder, whereas narcissism is a personality trait. NPD is an enduring maladaptive pattern of thoughts or behaviors that are inflexible and significantly impacts a person's functioning. The NPD must cause distress in the person to be considered a diagnosis. For the purposes of this video, we'll focus on the narcissism trait, which is exceedingly more common than NPD. At the core of narcissism is the illusion of superiority, grandiosity, and a sense of entitlement. When these core beliefs of the narcissist are placed under a perceived attack by someone, the narcissist is likely to respond with narcissistic rage. The rage is in response to a narcissistic injury, which is a threat to their self-esteem or self-worth. A few situations which might lead to narcissistic injury and the narcissistic rage includes perceived attack on their self-worth or self-esteem and difficulty handling criticism of any sort. Narcissists also have difficulty regulating their emotions and don't know how to effectively handle criticism and other slights, and this leads to the rage. When the narcissist experiences a narcissistic injury, this brings about the feelings of inner shame, inadequacy, and vulnerability. Narcissistic rage is an outburst of intense anger or passive aggression that is out of proportion for the situation. The rage can be yelling and screaming at the person they feel harmed them, or it can be the silent treatment. Both responses by the narcissist are employed to maintain control over the other person and to hurt the other person in the same way the narcissist feels they were hurt. They are manipulation tactics meant to control. The rage also helps distract the narcissist from the pain that they're feeling from the perceived slight. The louder the narcissist screams, the more likely it is the other person will change their behaviors to get out of that situation. Most people do not like to be yelled and screamed at, especially when they don't understand what they did to elicit that level of response. The response of the person might be to yell back or to back down. When you're the target of narcissistic anger or narcissistic rage, your body activates the fight, flight, or freeze system. This is a system activated during periods of actual or perceived danger. When this system is turned on, our body prepares to deal with the danger by increasing heart rate, breathing faster, sending blood out to your extremities in case you need to run or fight. You have tunnel vision and only focus on the danger situation, and several other processes to allow you to deal with that danger. Fighting and running away are the most common responses discussed in media and conversation, but an equally likely response is freeze. If you become the target of narcissistic rage, you may find yourself freezing due to the activation of this fight, flight, or freeze response. This can be frustrating because you want to fight back, say something, defend yourself, but your body won't let you. You stand there doing or saying little while the attack on you continues. You might then become more fearful and anxious because you feel trapped in this situation and can't get out of it. Your partner rage continues and you continue to freeze. In those moments, it'll be hard to break out of the freeze response if the rage continues due to your body thinking the danger is still present. It would be detrimental to your basic survival if you were to go on responding as if everything is fine when the actual or perceived danger is still there. For this reason, it's important that you don't blame yourself for how your body has chosen to respond. Freezing is how your body is keeping you safe. Your body is doing exactly what it should in that moment. It's easy to blame yourself when we are faced with this situation, but remember to place the blame where it's deserved. Onto the narcissistic partner who is raging because of some perceived slight they didn't know how to constructively manage. As you can see, once you're in the crosshairs of a partner who is demonstrating narcissistic rage, it's hard to get away from that moment. Prevention is the best response. Check out the next video on how to navigate narcissistic relationships for more information. However, for now, remember the goal of the rage is to control and manipulate you in response to a slight the narcissist believes was enacted on them. While it feels personal and an attack on you due to the words against your character, remember it is not about you, and those words are meant to hurt and belittle. They are a way for the narcissist to bring a sense of stability back to their need for admiration and sense of entitlement. The words are meant to make them feel better and have nothing to do with you. The narcissist uses the words they think will make themselves feel better and not always what they think will hurt you the most. When the narcissist rages, it becomes 100% about them and you are simply the target. If you can remember this as the attack starts, it'll help you feel more in control of the situation and it'll appear less dangerous to you. When you feel less in danger, then you don't activate the fight, flight, or freeze response and you are more in control of your body. You may not be able to control your feelings towards your partner, but you can control how you respond. So now for today's tip of the day. Monitor your alcohol intake. If you use alcohol, ask yourself why you drink and whether it's a healthy choice. If you're drinking as a distraction or a way to manage stress, then this would be an unhealthy use of alcohol. Try to cut back on your use and replace alcohol with a more healthy coping mechanism for your stress. So if you enjoyed the content of this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button to be a part of the Mindset Therapy family. I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Have a good day.